gamers, and welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. I hope everybody's doing well today. Since last episode, I have purchased some equipment off-screen, which I will put in the video description for you guys. One thing that I did do is I did purchase this short sword, if I can say that. Anyways, instead of the Q-Cree, and the reason why is because of the simple fact that I don't want the boss to be easy. But anyways, we have a new enemy here, the Biley Jelly. These guys have no elemental weakness, so just go all out against them and destroy them. One thing I'm going to be doing for random encounters, every time we have a new enemy, I'm going to try to put that overlay, just so you guys can see the actual statistics that you might be interested in, HP, drop rate, things like that, so that way that you can actually see what you can farm from different enemies if you want to. So, I feel I'll be a little more informative, and I think you guys will enjoy the videos a little more, without me having to state it. So, anyways, we're going to come down here to the southeast tower to fight a newt.
What makes you think she's a witch? Well, she turned me into a newt!
Yeah, Money Python, steal for the win. But, I mean, seriously, these guys are weak to fire, so they're absolutely nothing to worry about. As a matter of fact, Tia might have been able to take out all three of them with the Spark Spell, now that I think about it. And to be honest with you, I am not going to take any monster seriously that is a Monty Python reference. I can't do it. Sorry, viewers. One thing that I did forget to do is I forgot to equip Maxim with the short sword. So you'll want to make sure you do that. Now, if you want the boss to be extremely easy, to where you have absolutely no problem with him whatsoever, you're going to want to buy the Q-Cree, because the boss is actually weak to thunder, and the Q-Cree has a thunder element attached to it. Right, so we're going to come down here, and we're going to face our next new enemy. And here we are. The Scorpion. These guys are actually weak to water and hard elemental attacks. Now, if you remember from the last couple of episodes ago, actually, I think it is now, the hard elements is like stabs and broads and things that you would bash somebody with. So they're going to be weak to those kinds of weapons. But you definitely don't want to use Spark against them, because they're actually strong against Spark. So we're just going to regularly attack. And as you can see, they're nothing that we can't handle. You definitely don't want to try to farm antidotes from them if you get poisoned, because it's like only 1.25% drop rate or something like that. So, but anyways, this puzzle here is pretty interesting because you have little switches here, and when you place that block on the top, you can't push or pull a block, so you gotta really think a little bit in order to get through the door. So, but anyways, so we're going to actually go down and grab the pot down here that we saw earlier when we faced that Scorpion. And we're going to go over the switch and hold the R button, and then place it on the switch after we press it down. Okay? Way to go, Scorpion. Way to go. Anyways, so here we are, again, back up at the next tower. Had to take a pause break there. I'm doing this in post-commentary, but the recording was done probably about 2 weeks ago now. Right, so we have another new enemy here, the Imp. These guys drop magic jars, but it's not that important. Magic jars are the item that increase your maximum MP, so it can be pretty nice, but these guys don't really have much of an elemental weakness. You can try using fire against them, but it's they're neutral to them. One thing you don't want to use is you don't want to use ice, so make sure we don't use ice against them. and actually I am mistaken. I have misread my bestiary here. They're actually weak to thunder and light attacks. So this is where the flash spell might come in handy, but I'm just going to use the spark spell and stick with it, so that way that I'm not tempted to take Kamu out with the flash spell. Oh, like it's a spoiler that we're going to face the guy that we met in the village. Alright, and we're gonna finish taking out this guy here real quick. As you can see, we only got 279 experience for that, so not a whole heck of a lot. So, definitely not really worth it to fight a lot of the enemies here. But one thing I'm going to recommend that you do is face all of the enemies, because before I face the big boss, I'm going to have to do some level grinding, because I will not be level 25 like I need to be. So, if you want to avoid doing level grinding at the end, you're going to want to make sure to fight everything. If you fight everything, even on the way back, you won't even have to worry about it. I mean, you'll just utterly destroy everything at the end of the game. Anyways, we have a new enemy here, the Poison Lizard. These guys have a special attack called Poison Needle, and what that does is, well, it can poison you. So, other than that, they're not too hard. They're weak to fire, just like the Needle Lizard is. And they're also strong to water. So we're not going to want to use the Short Sword's IP ability against them if we can help it. Alrighty. Alright, and as you can see, I got a charred newt from them. As you may have noticed, they drop it at 25% drop rate. That's pretty awesome. So, it's fairly high for an enemy drop rate. Usually you only get about 12.5% or something like that in most RPGs. So, that's pretty good for a maximum at 25%. Some enemies even drop a couple of items at 30% or higher. That's insane. So anyways, this guy here is the skeleton. We're going to face him, but I'm going to off-screen it just because we've faced him before. Very vanilla enemy, and he's weak to light. So you're just going to want to attack him with Tia there if you can. If you have a multiple group of them, what I would recommend you do is either casting the flash spell or cast a spark. Alright, and we have another new enemy here, the Big Crab. Now, these guys are weak to fire and hard elemental, and they have no strength or immunities that you have to worry about. So, we're just gonna go ahead and take them out. They do have a very high defensive power stat, so you're not going to be doing much physical damage at all in comparison to what their maximum HP is 75 is. So, just go all out. I'm trying to conserve a little bit of Tia's magic here, because as you can see, she's getting a little low, and I'm actually going to end up using that high magic later on. Alright, so got pretty decent experience there. Still not very much though. It's gonna take a while to do some of that level grinding for level 25, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't mind grinding. If you don't, fight everything along the way and you will be just fine. Alrighty. So anyways, we're gonna go out of this room. I debated fighting that scorpion there, but I'll do it later. Anyways, so we can lower the platform here, and we want to make sure to lower that platform, because if you don't, you can't continue with the tower. So, alright, anyways, I off-screen that battle with that scorpion there, and we are going to go up and to the left here, and see what's in the other room. Alright, so this puzzle is pretty cool. Basically what it is you place the pillar on that square over there that's a different tile, and it'll make the other tiles adjacent to it change. And what you do is you move the pots over from one side to the other, and that will trigger a switch that will open the door. So, pretty unique puzzle solving in this game. Definitely one of the better features of the game. And I absolutely love the music for this game. It's absolutely phenomenal. So anyways, on that pile of bones there that's just down from where we fought that crab at, we're going to place a bomb and blow it up to reveal the switch for a hidden passage. Alright, and so one thing that I was doing here was I was debating equipping the short sword on Maxim, but I decided against it. But one thing we are going to do that I forgot to do is we're going to use the power potions on Guy. Yes, this is why we were saving them. As if it's a spoiler that Guy is joining us, because the simple fact that you can tell by his hair color. As we all know, in every RPG, if a character has red, blue, or blonde hair of any variety, they are going to be a main character and usually end up in your party at some point. Alright, so as you can hear there, some of these little statues here have specific things that we have to do. We have to guess what the sound is and use the item that the sound is attributed to. But the bomb didn't work on the bomb tile. Why is that? Well, they basically made this work just like music. You have to go from top to bottom, or bottom to top. So, you use your sword, then you use the arrow, then you use your bombs. So, pretty simple puzzle there. And for solving that puzzle and defeating that scorpion, we get the Sky Key, yes. So now that we have the key, we're just gonna beeline it for the boss. After I show you this. And I'm really trying to avoid having to edit, because I've already had to do a lot of editing this episode. This editing process has taken me 2 hours so far, so lots of editing today. But nothing too bad that I can't handle. I guess I know the programs well enough to do it, so. Anyways. Oh, come on. Really? Really, crab? Really? Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my arrows here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll go up the stairs. Continue our way. Okay, so here we go. We're at the next floor, and here's our HP and MP restoration points, as well as our hard save, yes. And once again, it's been a little while since we've done that, so go ahead and take care of that. And here we go. We're going to continue up the tower, but there's no ladder. Where do we go? Yeah, that's why we had to move that platform down earlier. So, anyways, there's a little sign over to the right there that will tell you that this basically works like the hands of a clock. And we need to make the clock say 6 o'clock, but first we're going to make it say 12 o'clock. As you can see, the hour hand is the smaller block, and the pillar is the minute hand. So, but for solving that mini puzzle there and making it face 12 o'clock, we get the jute helmet. Yes, the jute helmet is a pretty good piece of equipment. It's got a pretty good magic resistance boost, and little bit of defense boost. So I'm going to give that to Maxim and give Guy the jet helmet, because the jet helmet increases our agility. As you can see there, it raises it by 20, so that's going to be huge for Guy. Guy's going to be getting in almost as fast as Maxim now. So, anyways, let's make the clock say 9 o'clock now. And that door will open, and we can flip the switch. There we go. I knew you could do it. Hooray. So, one thing that you want to keep in mind is press the B button to cancel that message instead of pressing the A button, or otherwise you'll sit there and flip the switch endlessly, basically. Or you can just walk away, I guess. I don't know. So, anyways, what awaits us behind this door? Let's find out next time. Thanks for watching, guys.